Alright, hello everyone, it's more Damning, and today we're back with interactive horror stories, and we're going to be doing the second story called After Funeral. So yeah, let's just hop right in. Not got much more to say. Alright, After Funeral is a modern gothic horror story that takes place 3 days after your son's burial. You receive messages in your computer, those claim to be sent by your son's soul. He says that he wants to be with you once again, and he asks that you do a few things in order to be resurrected. With the volume of it. Will you believe in the messages? Well, let me listen. Let me listen to these messages, or see these messages. Alright, After Funeral. You used to be a father. It has been 3 days since your son, Jonathan White, was buried in the graveyard of the local church. He was 8 years old, he had golden hair and blue eyes, just like the beloved man in the Carpenter's song, Close to You. Since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, and since he has been your everything... since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, and since he has been your everything. He was your angel, now he is gone. He died on a snowy winter morning. You had gone to the market, leaving him alone at home. When you arrived at home, you found Jonathan lying on the bed motionless. His face was covered with his pillow, choked. Police couldn't find any trace of trespassing. Well, I mean, did he choke himself out? Jeez. You clearly remember the solemn moments of Jonathan's funeral. In fact, you try to forget, but the details are in front of your eyes, and they won't go away. The priest had intoned psalms and prayers, those you are not so familiar with. You're not so religious, while the lifeless body of your son laid in the church. His feet were turned to the east. He was wearing black suits and shiny shoes. His skin was pale. He was way too young for all of this. You wished it was you lying there instead of him. Like the day Jonathan died, it's a snowy day in all of Ohio. There are 3 inches of snow outside. It's 2 o'clock now. You're a writer who has been on writer's block since that day. Your favorite word processor is open in the computer. The screen is blank. You haven't written anything for a long time. There are cigarette butts in the ashtray, and your black hot coffee in a blue cup on your work table. You chain smoke and consume a lot of coffee nowadays. As you're sipping your coffee, the doorbell rings. Let's open the door. You open the door. It's Bob, your neighbor and friend. You have drunk beers and had barbecues with him for several times. Bob is a nice guy. He's overweight, has short black hair, and has no facial hair. He wears a dark blue jacket and a black beanie. Hey, how are you? I wanted to ask how you've been. Okay. Everyone named Bob is always overweight, I swear to God. No offense. So I'm sure there's people named Bob out there who aren't, but every time I've seen a guy named Bob, just is. I'm fine. Bob believes in your lie. It's good to see that you're doing better, fam. Everyone knows losing a kid is a hard process, but I'm sure you'll get over it. You're a strong man. Bob continues. I'm going to the market right now. Do you need anything? Or you remember that you're out of cigarettes? Yeah, I need cigs. Ah, you need cigarettes? Puts his hand in his pocket, then pulls a pack of cigarettes. Maybe I'm a bad friend for doing this, but anyway, take this. I'll buy myself another pack in the market. You take the pack that has 10 cigarettes inside, and thank him. Okay, man, see you later. You say goodbye to Bob, too. Then he goes. You close the door and sit back on your work table. You look at the computer screen. That should have been blank, but no, it's not blank. Something's written. Daddy, I miss you. I'm gonna shout it because that's a stupid thing to do. After you shout your deceased son's name out, new letters appear in front of a reply. Yes, it is me. Oh, I guess that wasn't stupid. You're not a computer engineer, but you know that it is possible to hack someone's computer and put a prank on them, if the computer's online. Your computer is connected to the internet with an Ethernet cable. Yeah, let's pull that. You crouch down and frenetically pull the Ethernet cable from your computer. You expect that nothing else will be written, but no, you're wrong. I'm in the computer. How is that possible? I'm scared. How is that possible? Good Lord said that I should be together with you. He said that I love you and you love me, so he sent me back. Oh? I'm so afraid, Daddy. It is cold and dark. I am so cold here. Please bring me back. Do you want to see me once again? I'm scared. Sure. Find 5 candles and wait for the midnight. Bye for now, Daddy. You've only got 1 candle at home. You normally use the candle when the electricity was gone, so you didn't need more than 1 candle before. What will you do? Ask Bob. Bob! You wear your long beige coat and black leather boots. You walk to Bob's house and ring the bell. After 10 seconds, Bob opens up the door. Hey, what's up? Only 4 candles. Sure, I have plenty of them. Why do you need them, may I ask? Yeah, let's see if this guy knows what's up. You explained to Bob everything that happened today, including the owner of the messages asking for 5 candles. Bob looked quite surprised. I think someone's pulling a prank on you. I don't really believe in good hope. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Very well, let me bring the candles. He goes to the kitchen, and he returns the 4 candles in his hands. Here you go. You thank him and take the candles and return home. At home, you wait in front of your monitor. Nothing happens till midnight. Then a new message appears on the screen. I'm back, Daddy. Did you bring the candles? No. I'm gonna say no. No? Why? I don't believe that you're my son. I swear to God that I'm Jonathan, your son. Good Lord wants us to be together. You're not Jonathan! I will rape your wife's corpse, do you hear me? I won't let you and her find peace. You're out of words in response to this tantrum. No other messages appear. You turn off the computer, you take a high dose of sleeping pills because you'll need it, and you go to sleep. You see your deceased pretty wife in your dream, except she's not pretty anymore. She's a rotten corpse, skeleton to be exact, lying within her coffin. You can't expect much to be left from her body after 8 years of death and decay. What makes this dream worse is the fact that she is moving. She writhes inside the coffin. You can feel her pain and despair from how her body parts are moving. You wake up to the sound of the door rings bell. The doorbell rings. You take a look at the clock. It's 10 a.m. You wear your slippers and open the door. It's Bob. Hello, need to show you something. He holds a newspaper in his hand. There's anxiety on his face. You take the newspaper. It's Ohio's local newspaper. Another kid choked to death. Officers are investigating the curious case of repeated deaths of kids in the state. Yesterday night, a 6-year-old boy, Kevin Madsen, was found dead in his bed by his parents. His face was covered with his pillow. What makes this interesting for officers is this is the seventh time a boy died this way this month in Ohio. Recently, 8-year-old Jonathan White also died with a pillow in his face. Sheriff Wolcott states that he finds the recent events quite interesting. There are 2 possible endings. Okay. Well, that one seemed a little shorter. I'm kind of mad that I pressed the button because my keyboard turned off. So I was trying to do that. I didn't think you would pick an option for me, but I mean, yeah. Just kind of decided to do 180 there. I don't know why, but yeah, that one was a little shorter than the last. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to cut it off here. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and that's all for today. Peace.